So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so. But there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Things have got underway. And a chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Nicely weighted ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Bellingham. Danger averted for now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think
he's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To get them off and running. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Serginho. Serginho takes a look up. Pinches it off him. And here's Raul. Now it's Mbappe. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. That has not gone well. Van Dijk. Fernandes. Now it's Raul. Santos disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Santos were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham with the delivery. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Zaire Emery. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho. And Neymar. And it's Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Serginho. Neymar. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Searching pass he's played there. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Gabriel and Fernandez. And it's Serginho. Now it's Neymar. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Cross into big header. Sticks it away. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thinks about the shot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rummenigge. Neymar has it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Serginho. And it's Neymar. Quality ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi. Neymar. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a searching pass. That's good vision. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Maignan claims it, and the danger passes. Koundé. Fernandez. And it's Zaire Emery. The defender is not giving up on this. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Fernandez. Neymar. Looking for the run. Oh, good takes a shot! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the...
And the finish! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So Vieira! Fernandez. And it's Serginho. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, nicely intercepted. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Serginho. It's played through for him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That is good alertness. Messi. Fernandez. Now that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. Picked out brilliantly. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To further improve their position of comfort. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. the most accurate pass. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game super.
Neymar! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Good ball, good take. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good strength. No, that was never going to make it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he finish? He scores! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful.
Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Rijkaard, and it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, important interception. Oh, it's come loose. Rummenigge. There's the shot! taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Mbappe. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Rodri. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? And this is Neymar. He's found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Thuram. Looking to play him in. And they win it back again. Lobbed in behind. Can he get onto this? Thuram. Cruyff. Roberto Baggio. He's shifting through the gears here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And a quick reminder
well,
today
for me,
that
it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
That gets things going for the second half. Cruyff.
There they go, hunting again.
No foul, says the referee. Vieira. Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer. Cruyff. Rodri. Rummenigge. Rodri is one of those players, goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Real chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Punched away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Neymar. He gets big. They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Mbappe. Defending here is really tight. Rummenigge. Looking for the run. Yes, ended up in no man's land.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Mbappe, over to the left. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Thuram deals with that comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better.
Rummenigge! He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now, certain sections of the state.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Opts for safety. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks.
Here's a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Graven chance, surely! They've scored! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rodri, and this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's an imaginative pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vitinha.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rummenigge had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't.
Could be danger here. Rodri. Has a look and plays it forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gravenberch looking to add to his goal. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's whipped it across. And this is Bale. Cannavaro. Gravenberch. That is good strength. Rummenigge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
All the way back. Casillas, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's...
And the keeper's given it away. And that's going to be a goal kick. Thuram.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, Insigne! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's had it nicked away.
There will be
good spread.
added time.
Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! Nicely aimed pass. Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicked it back promptly. Cannavaro. Thuram. That's a throw. And that has put paid to that. Makaleli. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Bale. Can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. Corner number 2 then. And it's Vitinha. Change of plan here, perhaps.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
It's a goal kick.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Insigne. Vieira. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Van Dijk. And it's Vitinha. And this is Dembele. Now it's Del Piero. Platini. Makaleli. Lorenzo Insigne. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Rafinha, and he plays one through. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 10, Figo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram, looking for the run. Rafinha takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Makaleli, who does have an assist to his name. Vitinha. Makaleli. Shifted it to the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Makaleli. Looking for a run-up. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Done delicately. That's beautifully weighted. There's no flag. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Lorenzo Insigne really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Number 24, Lorenzo Insigne. Coming on the field is number 15.
That pass isn't the best. Platini, he is through here. He's having a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's Gravenberch. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
It's a throw-in. Van Dijk. Here's Cannavaro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
And Del Piero! Goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vitinha tries to play it through. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Pass is just off target. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Please
How would you
turn your
summarise what
attention
we've
to the
seen today then,
screen for
Jim?
information
Yeah, this
provided
looked the
by
most
local
likely
police.
outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
That's a little off target. Rummenigge. And this is Neymar. Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and Zé Roberto is a man of many, many talents.
He is indeed, Peter.
Good chance here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Forlan goes short. And that's an excellent interception. Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was... It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now it's Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rafinha. Rummenigge. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Fernando Torres. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that pass isn't the best. Beckham. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get... And the shot! The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham opts for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Beckenbauer. It's not an especially good pass, that. Alexander-Arnold. And he's forced to go back. Guardiola. And it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Beckham.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk makes the interception. Rodri, there he goes, motoring forward. Bellingham. Beckham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rafinha. Great vision. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Neymar. Now it's Rafinha! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Leading a cagey game here.
And we come
it's had
to
its
you now
moments,
with a
and
quick
it's
request
1-0
for
at the break.
For our charity fund, Chance in Football.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Neymar. Now it's Forlan. Oh, well measured. Vieira. And Rafinha. Rafinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's away! Rafinha. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And the keeper has it. Time and again they are repelled. Beckham. Now it's Torres. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Flings in across. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. Rafinha running with the ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Roberto Carlos! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Torres. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Forlan. Rummenigge. Rummenigge takes control of it and he's on the move. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control.
And
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that's Rafinha! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Beckham.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. And he was quick to react. Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Rodri. Vieira. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Rafinha! Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. Well read, nice interception. Neymar. And he's there to get it away. It'll be a throw-in. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.